long as you get it in. There's 3 phases to the game. You got the defense helping out the offense for the Falcons, special teams helping out as well. And now it's up to the defense to get this stop plus another stop and try and seal the game.
All right, here we go. 3rd and goal. Kamara. He is in for a Saints touchdown.
You know, Kamara never gets enough credit for how tough he is. He runs between the tackles all the time, and just watch how he takes on linebacker Caden Ellison one-on-one in the hole and runs right through him for the touchdown. Bowls over Mike Hughes as well, grabbing onto his legs, and bam! Look at that toughness. Give Alvin Coretta his flowers, man. He plays tough, runs between the tackles, and does a great job getting that touchdown.
Returning home, the Atlanta native, Georgia Mr. Football, during his high school days. The extra point gives the Saints a 1-point lead with exactly 1 minute remaining. Kamara, extending his franchise record, has now scored 84 career touchdowns as a member of the Saints. Over the first 3 weeks, close games all across the board, fantastic finishes, parity, and now a 1-point game as the Saints lead for the first time since the first half.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's been a while. And they fought through, they persevered, and Kirk Cousins, he finds himself in an eerily similar situation. Last week against the Eagles, same thing. 29 career game-winning drives. And last time he did it, Philly game, and that was a thing of beauty, watching the way that he orchestrated that touchdown drive against the Eagles. It almost looked like 7-on-7 the way that they went down there. So the Saints secondary, remember, no Tyrann Mathieu, so they're going to have to really be on their P's and Q's with Kirk Cousins and this offense.
Saints with their first lead since 14-10 early in the second quarter. Falcons will start from their 30 as McLeod takes a knee. The all-time series tied at 55, including the 1 postseason win by the Falcons. And the last time the Saints had the lead of the all-time series was after their first win back in 1967. Wow. After that, the Falcons ran off 9 consecutive victories.
And that was all she wrote, right, for the Falcons. And look at the score, 24-23. I mean, it gets no better than this for a rivalry.
So now, Falcons looking to get into field goal position for Koo. His career log is 54, so they would need the 36-yard line. Here's McLeod. Falcons out of timeouts. We've seen late game magic from Kirk Cousins on numerous occasions with both Washington and Minnesota. 2nd down and 5. Penalty marker.
No, they're going to call a false start.
Snap infraction. Offense, number 64. Moving the ball early. By rule, inside 2 minutes. The clock is running. We must reduce the clock by 10 seconds. Game clock operator, please put the game clock at 31 seconds, and we will go on my ready for play signal.
Just that little bit.
Game clock will be reset. Falcons do not have a timeout. We welcome those of you who have been watching the Bears and the Rams. Kenny Albert, Jonathan Vilma, Megan O'Leary in Atlanta. Alvin Kamara with a touchdown moments ago. The extra point has given the Saints a 1-point advantage over the Falcons. Atlanta without a touchdown from their offense today. They've scored on special teams and on defense. The final half minute as they look to get at the field goal range. Mooney throws a flag. Debo defending, 2 penalty markers. And this is huge for the Falcons.
press man. Paulson Adebo takes a bad angle on Mooney, biting on the outside.
Pass interference, defense number 29. The ball is placed in spot of the foul. Automatic, first down.
A 30-yard penalty with the Falcons trailing by 1. Koo's career long 54 yards. And now a timeout taken by the Saints.
Yeah, to be clear, that was pass interference. Paulson Adebo mauled Mooney on that play.
Saints leading 24-23. A look at the quarterback numbers. The total yards, Taysom Hill with both Saints touchdowns. He left the game due to injury in the second quarter. The Falcons with a touchdown on special teams very early. A touchdown from their defense. Interception returned for a score by Troy Anderson in the second quarter. Offensively, 3 field goals from Younghoe Koo. From this spot, it will be a 58-yard attempt if they did not gain any more yards. 23 seconds, no timeouts. From the 40, Cousins throws, looking for Drake London, incomplete.
That's nice coverage by Will Harris. He played what's called trail technique. You're trailing the route the whole way through, and he knew he had safety help over the top. Makes it look like he's going to blitz. He doesn't, and stays right in the hip of Drake London, not allowing for Kirk Cousins to get that throw in.
Both teams out of timeouts. 2nd and 10. From the Saints 40-yard line. Cousins fires. Mooney too far. Now 3rd down and 10 with 13 seconds.
Yeah. Mooney gets right by Paulson Adebo again. Jordan Howden is over there to help out. But had Kirk Cousins been able to put a little more on that ball, he would have had Mooney streaking down the sideline. Younghoe Koo's career-long 54 yards, 7 times. Right now, 58-yard field goal attempt if they don't gain any more yards.
13 seconds on the clock. 3rd down and 10. Cousins throws, broken up. He was looking for Mooney. Adebo defending. Here comes Koo to attempt a potential game winner.
And this is how you're supposed to play. If you're Paulson Adebo, you stay in phase, you look back at the quarterback, you make a play on the football. That was a tremendous pass breakup by Paulson Adebo.
The longest successful field goal in this stadium, 57 yards. This will be a 58-yard attempt with the Falcons trailing by 1. Younghoe Koo from 58. It is good. Still 2 seconds on the clock as the Falcons celebrate the longest field goal of Younghoe Koo's 7-year NFL career.
Nice snap, nice hold, beautiful kick by Younghoe Koo. Yes, sir, you deserve it. A new career-long, potentially game-winning field goal. That is a nice job by Younghoe Koo. All set up by the pass interference, the 30-yard pass interference by Paulson Adebo against Darnell Mooney. And look at his day today. That's awesome.
We welcome those of you who have just joined us following the Buccaneers' victory over the Eagles. Younghoe Koo just connected on a 58-yard field goal with 2 seconds remaining. He is 19 for his last 19 in the fourth quarter. The Atlanta Falcons have regained the lead following an Alvin Kamara touchdown run with 1 minute remaining. Kenny Albert, Jonathan Vilma, Megan O'Leary in Atlanta. This divisional rivalry tied 55 wins apiece. Falcons back on top today. And now, let's see what the Saints can do on this final play. Barring a defensive penalty. Jamal Williams is brought down. And that will do it. The Falcons go to 2-2. The Saints drop to 2-2. A wild one here in Atlanta. Falcons without an offensive touchdown today. They scored 1 on special teams, 1 on defense. Koo with 4 field goals, including the game winner from 58 yards out. The longest field goal kicked in the short history of this stadium. We'll be back to wrap things up